Y'all, hot girl summer is in full effect, okay? What is this? Okay. Alright, so welcome back to my channel, you guys. Went ahead and did a hot girl summer makeup tutorial, you guys. Like, I am obsessed with this look. Like, when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion, because this whole look is inspired by her, I love her. I just love her energy. I love how like fun and just free she is. I'm just here for it, and I just want to go ahead and do a whole look inspired by her. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. I had so much fun, and once again, to see how I got this whole entire thing, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, you guys, so I'm looking excited. I don't know what it is, but I'm just so excited for this tutorial because I really do love Megan. Like, something about her, I love her free spirit. I love how crazy she is. I'm here for it. So let's go ahead and prime the face. I'm using my YSL Instant Matte Pore Finer Primer and also my Hydro Grip primer. This is the one that I always use on my channel. I'm just gonna put these two on my face because when it comes to summertime, you want to make sure that everything is set and ready to go because you don't want to be oily and greasy. So I'm first putting the Hydro Grip primer all over my face. You guys already know this primer is a little bit sticky, but at the same time, it doesn't feel weird. It just really helps when it comes to your foundation and concealer. It makes everything just stick on the face. So next, I'm taking my YSL primer in my T-zone and I just squeeze it onto the face. I really love the squeeze part because it makes it really easy to apply it. So I'm just gonna put that in my T-zone. Okay, so moving on to foundation, I do have the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation in the shade Malawi because when it comes to the summer, you guys, it is so hot to the point where I don't even want people to ask me to do anything. Like, I'm not leaving my house. It's way too hot for that. So I'm gonna use this foundation because when it comes to the summertime, you guys, I notice it controls my oils really, really nicely. Like, I don't get as oily throughout the day and it doesn't separate on the skin. It just looks absolutely beautiful. So I do have the shade Malawi. I think I may go ahead and get a darker shade because I am getting a little bit darker, but in the winter time this one would be perfect. So I'm gonna apply it on my skin and just dot it all over. I'm not gonna apply a lot of foundation on my skin because I got the Real Technique powder sponge, but with this sponge, you guys, it makes everything very full coverage, so I really don't need a lot of product on my skin. So I'm just gonna blend this out, and if you haven't tried the sponge out, watch my last video because I did a whole review on it, you guys. I love this thing. It is so different. I know a lot of people are telling me that it's like the Juno sponge out there, which I haven't tried, so I can't really compare the two, but this one, you guys, I really, really do like. And I swear when it comes to foundation, it literally makes you look like you have a filter on your skin. It just looks so smooth and flawless every single time I apply it on my skin. And honestly, y'all, like, it is the best drugstore foundation I've ever tried. Like, it is just so nice on the skin. It kind of reminds me of high-end foundation. Actually a little bit better than high-end foundation. It's just a really pretty foundation. So I thought I was gonna need to contour my skin just to bring a little bit more depth to it, but honestly this foundation isn't as light as I thought it was. It's kind of dark on the skin, so I really don't need to contour. But for concealer, I'm using my Cover FX Power Play Concealer in the shade ND2. When it comes to high-end concealers, you guys, I haven't found any other that I really like. I've been using the same exact concealer, so if you have any favorites out there, please let me know down below because I know I use this all the time on my channel. Y'all are probably sick of it at this point, but this is the only concealer that I do love at the moment. So I'm just gonna apply this on the skin, underneath the eyes. And also with this sponge, I'm low-key excited to see what it'll look like once I blend it out because the last time I used this sponge on my channel when I did the review, it made the concealer look very full coverage. The other one that I did use, the Maybelline Fit Me, I think it made it look very full coverage. So I want to see what it'll look like on the skin. So far it's looking really nice on the skin, and it is adding a little bit more coverage than normal because I usually apply like a second layer when it comes to my concealer, but with this I really don't need another one. So far I'm really loving the sponge. And of course, to set everything, I'm using my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Kunafa. You already know. Alright, so while I was baking, I went ahead and did one eye off camera because I really didn't know what look I was going for. I wanted something a little bit red and, you know, like those summer vibes. So I went ahead and did this look, and I think I finally found an eyeshadow that is actually red on the eyes because it's very hard to find, but this shade, I'm obsessed. But the first eyeshadow I used was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Caramel eyeshadow, and I'm using it on my Morphe M504 brush. Just gonna put this in my crease area, and you really don't have to be like neat with this at all. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead in my crease really messy, but it will come together at the end. Okay, so next I'm going into my Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette, and I'm gonna take this shade right here. They don't have any names, I'm just gonna point to it. This shade right here, and put it in my crease. It's like an orangey brownie shade, so anything that you have in your collection like that, you can go ahead and use. I'm just gonna put this in my crease also. Alright, so you guys ready for the red shade that like I'm so excited for? I don't know why, but it's from Painted Prettier Cosmetics. They're a smaller brand, you guys, but all the products they sent me I have been loving so far. And they do have this shade right here. Like, look how vibrant it looks in the palette. It is just absolutely beautiful. So what I'm first gonna do, actually, I'm grabbing the wrong brush. I'm gonna use my Morphe G17 brush. I'm just gonna tap this into the eyeshadow. I'm gonna put it in my crease. So with this shadow, I'm kind of focusing it a little bit lower than my crease area. Like, I'm blending just a little bit lower because I don't want to take it too far up. I'm just gonna blend it like so. So focus it a little bit underneath the crease area and then blend. So once the crease is blended really nicely, like really blown out, I'm gonna take a packer brush, and with this I'm just gonna pack the shadow onto my lid, and it just gives a lot more color and impact. So you just go ahead and pat it onto the lid like so. So the eye look was pretty simple, you guys. Like, it wasn't anything hard or crazy at all. So now I'm gonna put on some lashes. I'm using my Luxy lash in the style Homegirl, and this is a very nice and wispy lash because with this look I feel like you just need something a little bit wispy, a little bit girly, and everything like that. So I'm just gonna apply this on my eyes. Y'all, once I put these lashes on, Hot Girl Summer was in full effect. Like, I'm in love. Like, I love this look. I didn't think it was gonna turn out like this, y'all, honestly, but I'm pretty happy. So what I'm gonna do now is finish up the under part of the eye. I'm gonna take the same red shade. I'm gonna smudge it underneath the eyes using my Morphe M506 brush. So I feel like it's missing a little something, so I'm gonna take a black eyeshadow and just smudge that underneath my eyes. And I'm using my Makeup Geek Corrupt eyeshadow. Taking this on my Morphe M432 brush. I'm just gonna smudge it underneath the eyes. Okay, so finishing up the face, I'm using my Nars Gienah Contour Blush Bronzer, which I haven't used in forever. I completely forgot about it, you guys. I was so obsessed with this, and it's completely broken, so yeah. But I was so obsessed with this, and then I got the Fenty bronzer, so I haven't touched this in a while. But I'm gonna use this onto my e.l.f. complexion brush. I'm trying to tell you guys the brushes I use because people always ask me what brushes I'm using, and I never tell you guys. So here it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze the skin up. So I just realized I didn't set my face. I don't know why I forgot that step, but I'm using my Hourglass Translucent Veil Setting Powder. I'm just gonna set the skin. And with this, I really don't use too much, you guys, because a little bit does go a long way. So I'm gonna set these areas. Now moving on to blush, I'm taking my MAC Raizin Blush, which I feel like complements this whole entire look. I'm gonna apply a little bit of this. I really don't need too much blush because I don't want it to be, you know, very dramatic. I just want it to be very subtle. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit. And to highlight, I'm taking my Dose of Colors Mirame highlighter, which is a very nice rose gold base highlighter. I'm just gonna apply some of this onto the skin. And with this, you guys, you have to be careful because a little bit goes a long way. Like, it is so intense. So I make sure I take my time because it will be a little bit too intense. Okay, so last but not least is the lips, and I'm taking my Maybelline Unreal Lip Gloss and I'm pairing it with my NYX Brown Lipliner, which honestly, y'all, I know I say this all the time, but I do need to get a new one. So I'm gonna first line my lips and then I'll apply the lip gloss on top. Alright, so this is the final look, you guys, and honestly, this might be my favorite look I've ever done. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's just so different than what I normally do. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know down below what you think about this whole entire look. But I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe your way out, and I'll see you guys in my next one.